Oh, good morning.
Yes, good morning. How are you?
So far, so good. How about you?
I'm pretty good too, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, it's nice to meet you. And let me introduce myself first. My name is Kate. I'm from Parañaque City, Metro Manila, and I am 23 years old. And how about you?
My name is Yoshio Kitamura. Please call me Yoshi or Yoshi-san. I'm getting old, so I already retired person about more than 10 years ago, so I quit all my jobs. And after retirement, so I joined the two volunteer groups. So almost 10 years. So one is take care of the aged people, and others teaching Japanese to the foreigners. So anyways, I enjoy my twilight years.
Wow. Yes, that's good to hear, Yoshi-san. I see. So I bet you are really happy with your with these days.
Yeah. Yes.
That's good to hear, Yoshi-san. But if I may ask you, what's your purpose in learning English?
When I was young, one of my hobbies to go abroad. So that I don't want to join the package tours. I want to make my own travel. So that's why I need English conversation ability.
I see. Okay, well, that's good to hear, Yoshi-san. So how long has it been since you last traveled abroad?
Maybe more than 5 years ago. So far I already go to the foreign travel 30 more times. But recently getting old, and especially my wife don't want to go abroad anymore because she has easy to get seasick, so airsick. So and recently usually we plan the domestic travel, and there's many good place for hot spring place so in Japan. But recently, under the corona disaster, we don't
That's
move
true.
anywhere, just stay home. But recently, getting well little by little. So, and recently, most of the people, not most of the little people take off the masking. But about 1 month ago, all people, almost 10% are wearing the face masks. So, but recently, a little changed.
Oh, I see. But do you prefer wearing face mask in public?
Of course, but recently take a walk alone, so sometimes I take off my mask.
I see.
So
Wow.
recommend government allowed to take off the mask, so even the not crowded place.
Oh, I see. Oh, so COVID is getting better in Japan.
Yes, I think so. But I'm going to take the 4 times corona vaccine so recently.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, thank you for sharing those things, Yoshi-san. But today, we are going to have a lesson. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, so the title of this lesson is Share a Seat with a Friend, correct?
You are right.
Okay, so so let's have a little bit of review with your previous lesson. Can you give me like a brief summary or anything that you remembered about your previous lesson?
Yes, so I repeating this kind of course, so maybe 10 or 11 times, so run this through this textbook. But no problem. So sometimes we can find new topics through this textbook, and I don't care. You don't have to ending the last, so it's okay to change the free conversation if we found new topics.
I see. Okay, well, that's not a problem, Yoshi-san. So, shall we proceed with share a seat with a friend?
Oh, yes. So, in this picture, I can see the two Caucasian women enjoy their conversation. So, they are sitting around the table. So, on the table, there is two coffee cups, maybe somewhere in cafeterias. They have smiling. And front of woman, I can see her whole beautiful face. So another woman just sees her profile. So the front of the woman have a beautiful blonde and have a long hair. That hair reached her chest. So she's wearing the white sweater and black casual suit, and she left hand on her chin. Her pointing finger extend vertically, and her adorn her with her trademark pose. So honestly speaking, I don't like her pose because it's too much. She has some strong self-consciousness and kind of dandyism. So something feel from her, some strong vanity. So fragile woman have a brunette hairs, and her hair is pretty long also. And she is wearing the blue casual suits. That's all.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you so much, Yoshi-san. That's great. You mentioned a lot of things, which some I didn't notice, especially this one. Wow, that's a good observation. Thank you so much, Yoshi-san. So now let's have the role play. Okay, so for this, who would you like to be first?
You name it.
Okay, I will be the stranger. Okay. All right, so let's go. Hi, are you with someone else?
Hi, no, I'm alone.
Can I share a table with you? The restaurant is full now.
No problem. You may sit here.
By the way, my name is Julia. Where are you from?
My name is Yogini. I'm Japanese.
I can see that. And which part of Japan do you come from?
Originally, I'm from Hokkaido, but I live now in Shiga Prefecture.
I see.
How about you? Where are you from?
I came from Russia, but I live now in the Philippines. I'm studying English. What about you? What do you do in Shiga?
I'm a medical student. I'm studying medicine.
That's a very important job.
Yes, I hope I will be a good doctor when I graduate. I want to help people.
I'm sure you will.
By the way, I'm done now. It's nice talking to you. Anyway, here's my calling card in case you visit Japan in the near future. I'll take you to some places.
My pleasure to meet you. So long. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Yoshi-san. Would you like to switch roles?
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, are you with someone else?
Hi. No, I am alone.
Can I share the table with you? The restaurant is full now.
No problem. You may sit here.
By the way, my name is Julia. Where are you from?
My name is Yogini. I am Japanese.
I can see that. In which part of Japan do you come from?
Originally, I'm from Hokkaido, but I live in Shiga Prefecture.
I see.
How about you? Where are you from?
I'm from Russia, but I live now in the Philippines. I'm studying English. What about you? Why do you do in Shiga?
A medical student. I'm studying medicine.
That's a very important job.
Yes, I hope I will be a good doctor when I graduate. I want to help people.
I'm sure you will.
By the way, I am done now. It's nice talking to you. Anyway, here's my calling card in case you visit Japan in the near future. I'll take you to some places.
My pleasure to meet you. So long.
Yes. Okay, well, thank you so much, Yoshi-san. Do you have any questions or anything you'd like to say with the roleplay conversation?
Do you know the Yogini is not the Japanese name? Maybe the Indian name. So this text is maybe the mistake.
Oh, I
And
see.
by the way, the Shiga Prefecture is my prefecture, so I can imagine university because the Shiga Prefecture has only one medicine university.
Oh, so maybe that's where Yogini studies.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for sharing that, Yoshi-san. But were you also born in Shiga Prefecture?
Shiga Prefecture is a very exciting, beautiful prefecture. So there's a big lake center of my prefecture. So it's the number one big lake in Japan. So it's not urban, but not rural. So it's very easy to live in. I'm proud of my prefecture.
Oh, I see. Were you born in Shiga?
The Hikone city. So the Hikone has a very famous castle. So and it's a national treasure. So Shiga, our town Hikone has a long history. So I also proud of my hometown.
Oh, wow. That sounds interesting. Maybe in the future I would like to visit the long lake. Or river? Lake or river?
Lake, big lake.
Oh,
So like a sea.
A big lake.
So,
Oh, a big lake. I see. Okay, well, thank you for sharing that thing, Yoshi-san. But have you been here in the Philippines?
nothing in particular. Thank you.
I see. Okay. So shall we move on to exercise 3?
Okay.
All right. So let's just read the words and expressions.
Okay. Share to use something with others. So before I have a retirement, I have to check everything because my wife and at that time my wife and me concurrently quit job. So this means our life is suddenly changed perfectly. So and after checking the most big problem after retirement, how to share the housework. That's all.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay, well, thank you for that, Yoshi-san. Let's have graduate.
Graduate, so a person who complete study. So I entered the NTT. You know the NTT is a Japanese telephone telegram company. So my company is an NTT. So but after enter the NTT, so I graduated to university. One major is Japanese literature. It's a correspondence college. So and another major is handling of the information. This is the night college for the workers. So I'm lucky at that time my whole Japanese industry have some kind of margin. So and worker can try many of the things.
Oh.
That's all.
I see. But if you don't mind me asking, Yoshi-san, what jobs did you have in your 20s to 60s?
So it's almost for decade for my company. So in Japan, enter the company. So maybe we moved the another section. So the beginning of the time, I belongs to the maintenance section for the exchange machines for telephones. So the others, I moved to the testing section. So I have to testing the customer's lines. So when the telephone has trouble, so that customer call to us, our section. So and after a long time, so I moved to the program section. So I used to be a computer programmer. So and almost 10 years I make our company's program. So and
Wow.
after that, so I belong to the supporting section for selling, and it needs some kind of internet knowledge.
I see.
Almost
Wow.
that, yeah.
I see. Well, thank you so much for sharing that thing, Yoshi-san. Well, I think programming is stressful because you have to be very detailed, even with every letter,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yes, I can put my keyboard blind touch, so no
Really?
problem. So
Oh, wow, that's nice. All right, well, thank you so much for sharing those things, Yoshi-san. So now let's have number 3, calling card.
calling cards, small cards, contains contents, information of the person. So in Japan we have some custom exchange business card when we meet for the first time. So when I was working, my company made my card, but after retirement I have to make my card myself using my personal computer. So my new card is only putting the list of my name, my telephone number, mail address, and my homepage. I have my homepage.
Oh, I see. And what does your homepage contain?
My homepage, I'm not very interested in the Japanese literature, so one of my hobbies is writing. So not only the reading, and I update something, short essay for my homepage.
Wow, I see. Oh, that sounds interesting. Well, thank you, Yoshi-san. So you mentioned about literature. do you know the writer Haruki Murakami?
Yes, she's my most favorite author. So I read almost all his books. So she's excellent. Every year she become a candidate for Nobel Prize.
Yes, that's really true.
Have you ever read Haruki Murakami's book?
Yeah, like IQ 84. I mean, it's all translated in English.
Yes, it's a beautiful killer's story. So.
Right, and also Norwegian Wood and all those things. I mean, it's really popular in, I think, all over the world, especially for people who read books. Yeah. So I'm planning to read one book by Haruki Murakami, but I don't know which book to start. Do you have any recommendation?
Yes,
Because
I recommend you the wood of the Norway. So
Norwegian Wood.
Yeah, yes. It's very popular, so it's very easy to read. So it's a very nice love story.
I see. Okay, I'll try that one because other people also suggest Kafka on the Shore.
Kafka, all of his books are very interesting, but Kafka is a little difficult, maybe. I recommend you the Norway. Wooden Norway is more good for you, maybe.
Okay, so I'll start with that one. Thank you so much for that, Yoshi-san. Okay, well, thank you about that. So now let's have the next one. So long.
So long, goodbye, where remarks. So do you know how do you say so long in Japanese? Do you know?
No, I am not sure.
Sayonara.
Oh, right, sayonara. I forgot. Yeah, I mean, I'm familiar with that word, but I cannot really remember. Yeah, sayonara.
Very, famous Japanese. So
Sayonara.
Original sayonara means ancient times is letter word. Last of the letters we people using this sayonara.
Yes. I heard even non-Japanese speakers say that phrase too. Great. Okay, so let's have number 5. Pleasure.
Pleasures are feeling of the enjoyment or satisfaction. So when I help something and that person say to me, "Thank you," my answer is always, "It's my pleasure."
All right. Wow, that's really good, right? I mean, do you agree that it's one of the most important things to do while here on Earth to help other people?
Oh, yes, sir. And I told you so that after retirement, so that I belongs to volunteer activities. So the one is take care of the aged people. So that helping the action is not only for him, it's for me. So because I get some kind of fulfillment, so in my mind, I think so.
Oh, wow, right. Well, thank you so much for sharing that thing, Yoshi-san. Well, I feel the same way too when I help other people. Okay. Yes, that's true. So, would you like to proceed with comprehension or would you like to answer the personal application?
Okay. Please ask me.
Okay, so let's just have agree or disagree. If you can dream it, you can do it. Do you agree?
The dream is not only you can get it or you can fail. So of course it's life. So but the most important is cherish your dream is not so much important. So it's you have to enjoy the process of getting the dream. So my notion is that. So
I see. Okay, but do you agree that when people dream it, I mean, they can definitely do it, or that's not always the case?
Yes, of course, but cherish dream is very important. But most of the people broken their dream, but they get very good experiences. Learning from the fail is very important. So I think.
Oh, wow, that's great. Thank you so much, Yoshi-san. That has just struck my heart and my mind. Right, because I am afraid to make failure sometimes. That's why I try not to try many things. So I just like, oh my goodness, I'm so anxious. Should I do it or not?
Okay.
I see. But thank you for those things, Yoshi-san. And our time is over. But do you have any questions or anything you'd like to say before we say sayonara?
No question. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Yoshi-san. Sayonara.
Sayonara.